There's a kind of loneliness that doesn't wait for silence. It finds you even in the loudest rooms, surrounded by conversations, by laughter, by the easy rhythm of other people's lives moving forward. You sit among them, smile when you're supposed to, nod at the right words. From the outside, you are part of it. From the inside, you are nowhere. When you feel alone in a room full of people, it's not because they don't see you. It's because they see only the surface, the version you've learned to perform. You move through the gathering like a ghost wrapped in skin, offering pieces of yourself that cost nothing, hiding the pieces that still bleed. Psychology calls it social disconnection. Philosophy calls it alienation. But definitions fall short of describing that hollow sensation of realizing that proximity is not the same as belonging. You can be touched by hands, spoken to by voices, surrounded by names you recognize, and still feel like you're stranded on an island no one else can even see. We are taught that togetherness is enough to stave off loneliness, that if you fill the space with people, the emptiness inside will shrink. But you learn painfully that it doesn't work like that. Presence is not the same as connection. Noise is not the same as understanding. And it makes you wonder how many others in the room are feeling the same way. Smiling because it's easier than explaining. Staying because leaving would only make the silence louder. Pretending because admitting the truth feels too vulnerable, too heavy. It's not the absence of people that creates loneliness. It's the absence of being known. The absence of someone looking at you and seeing more than what you show, more than the stories you tell, more than the armor you wear. There's a grief to it, a slow mourning for a connection you've never had or had once and lost. You long for a moment when words aren't necessary, when you don't have to translate yourself to be understood. And maybe the most human thing of all is that longing, the hope that somewhere, someday, there will be a conversation that doesn't feel like a performance. A gaze that doesn't just skim the surface. A silence shared, not because there's nothing to say, but because finally, nothing needs to be said. Until then, you learn to carry that invisible weight with you, to find small anchors, a glance, a laugh, a fleeting moment when, for a second, you feel less adrift. And maybe, just maybe, you become the person who sees others when they feel invisible. Because you know exactly what it feels like to sit in a crowded room, surrounded and unseen,